the best brand for each Chinese zodiac sign. So the reason why this is important to know which brands are beneficial for you and compatible with your energy is because then you can manipulate it for your advantage. So for example, so let's say you're born in the year of the rat. Uniqlo is founded in the year of the rat, meaning that their clothes are compatible with you energetically. So that's where now, let's say you're going for an interview, you wear something like that. Now, this isn't going to sway the whole outcome of the interview. It's those 10% that give you an advantage over others. It's the same thing for then you can understand which type of clothes you should be buying from, which type of brands you should be buying from, etc. I'm going to put up all the main brands that is for the year of the rat here. And obviously it's sorted by the trine of the rat, which is the dragon, the monkey, and then obviously the rat itself. And then the soulmate, which is the ox. Then this is the ox's one. And again, it's the same thing. It's the trine of the ox. So rooster, snake, the ox itself, and then the rat. Then here is the tiger's compatible brands. So again, it's the trine, goat, not goat, horse, dog, tiger, and then the pig. Then for the rabbit or the cat, it's the pig's brands, the goat's brands, and then the soulmate, which is the dog. Funnily enough, the whole trine of the goat, pig, and like cat, rabbit doesn't have a lot of successful brands, which is very interesting because typically you'd see this brand or this trine as quite a productive brand. Obviously, goat is known as a rich zodiac sign. So is pig to a certain degree. This is the dragons. And by the way, I've made a distinct difference between the iPhone and then Apple. Because yes, the macro energy of an iPhone you would technically say is the Apple. So and the Apple is founded in the year of the dragon. However, then there's sub energies of each product, right? Just like for example, Jordan is a Nike product, right? But it's also its own brand in itself, just like you'd say an iPhone is. Or there's a difference between a PlayStation and a PSP, a DS and a Wii. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is why I've kind of made those differentiations. Now, I would also say if you're born in the year of the dragon, an iPhone is a good buy for you. But that's why I made the difference, because even if you're born in the year of the pig or a goat, you'd also be compatible with the iPhone. This is also the niche understandings or those small nuanced things where then you can understand why someone's an Apple person per se or an iPhone person. For example, from this you can go out on a limb and say as a whole, people that are born in the year of the dogs won't be an Apple person. They might prefer Windows in terms of their computers or laptops, and then a Samsung or a Pixel for their phones. If you would want your own in-depth analysis on your birth chart, where obviously I can get more specific about what's happening this month, the coming months, etc., because there is also the certain time period that you're running, which will affect and influence what I'm saying in this video, then go on to my landing page, book a reading with me, or if you want just a forecast reading, just message me on WhatsApp or Instagram. Now, I'll stay on a snake a bit just because we are in a snake year as of now, and you get quite a good indicator on why certain brands did quite well this year. For example, maybe not in the rest of the world, but especially in the UK, ASICS is popping right now, and it kind of aligns with when it's founded. The other thing is you're seeing Adidas. Now, especially in the sports world, Adidas are taking a lot of sponsors. Like loads of people are signing for them compared to Nike. Nike's fallen off this year. And guess why? Because it's founded in the year of the pig. So you can expect Nike to rise back up. Maybe not to the same heights, but definitely rise back up next year. Then we have the horse brands. Now, I'll speak a bit on this because obviously we're heading into a horse year, so this will be interesting. New Balance looks like it will be on the rise again next year, and it should probably be in a bigger rise, which is quite interesting. Lululemon looks like 2027 could be a very, very good year for it. Same with New Balance, though. Will expect, and this is kind of just me making some connections. If New Balance more so leans into the athletic side and especially the sports side in 2027, they will have an exceptional year, 1000%. I'll say that now. Because obviously it is a 1 year, so sports athleticism. It is also a horse brand. Horse brands are linked to sports, athleticism, exercise. New Balance might do something big in the World Cup. Is that I don't think the Olympics are on this year. No, 2024 was Paris, so yeah, no. Then GOAT, again, the Trine and the Soulmate. Soulmate's the horse, monkey's here. Again, it's the Trine, so monkey, rat, dragon, and then the Soulmate, which is the snake. Then here is the Rooster. Same thing, I've explained it like 10 times. The Trine and the Soulmate. Dog, Trine and the Soulmate. And then pig, the Trine and the Soulmate. Now, I want to quickly speak about potentially some brands not doing as well. Jordan might take a hit, and Uniqlo might take a hit. Uniqlo, I'd be more confident in saying it takes a hit. Now, the thing about brands that are about people, right, is it has the energy of the founding, what day it's founded on, whatever, whatever, but it's also got the energy of the person, right? So because Jordan is about Michael Jordan, it will have 11 energy because Michael Jordan's at 11 life path, and he's also born in the year of the cat. So I wouldn't be as confident saying Jordan's going to have a bad year. It's it has like a, let's say, 30% less likelihood or 40% less likelihood of doing bad in a rat year because it also has a lot of cat slash rabbit energy and other energy. Now, on the other hand, Uniqlo, different story. I'll be very confident it does worse. Now, this is just for Chinese zodiacs, right? Because then if you go a step further and then you look at what years or what days that what if you go a step further and look at the numerological side of what is the life path of these brands, this is where you can probably zoom in far more into what are the best brands for you. Now, I can do this for you, especially in a reading, and this is something that I will be implementing into my school. My school is going to release in the coming weeks. It has an extensive ebook on numerology, Chinese astrology, and Vedic astrology. There is no gatekeeping, especially on numerology and the Chinese astrology, no gatekeeping at all. You will find out some interesting things. I've really got feedback that is the shit. So remember that one. There will also be weekly calls in it, and there will be monthly updates. So if you want to join that, that is where you can get the more in-depth info. It's only $28. It's not a lot. $28, especially in the UK. That's the same price as a Nando's.